Welcome to this 20-minute morning yoga flow designed to wake you up and energize the body. We will begin by finding a comfortable seated position at the center of our mat, resting your shoulders down and away from your ears, placing your hands on your knees, palms facing up, closing down your eyes gently, and just beginning to take a few breaths here. Breathing deeply into the belly, letting it rise into the chest, and then exhaling, beginning to draw some large circles with your upper body, moving forward as you inhale, opening the chest, and exhale to round, arch the back, keeping your eyes closed to stay inside. You can go as fast or as slow as you want, bringing your awareness to your spine, making it fluid and expansive. Inhaling as you come forward and exhale to arch the spine. Enjoying the sensations. And then changing direction. Inhaling forward and exhaling to arch the spine. Keeping your eyes closed, unclenching your jaw. Make it feel really nice and juicy as your spine begins to warm up. Involving your shoulders all the way down to your hips, the entire torso is engaged in this movement. And then finding center, rolling your shoulders away from your ears, just drawing some circles with your shoulders up and then releasing down. Placing your hands back onto your knees, palms facing up. And just centering yourself, observing the shifts. Breathing in and out. And then finding your way to all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And we'll do some cat-cows. Inhaling to open the chest, gaze up. And exhale to contract the spine, gaze towards the navel. Inhaling to open and exhaling to arch the spine, gaze towards the navel. Really try to exaggerate this movement, bringing the full capacity and range of motion into your cat-cows. Letting the breath guide the movement, so you inhale to open and exhale to contract. And then feel free to invite some more large circular movements, maybe even lowering your hips towards your heels and then circling forward, bringing your hips from one side forward to the other side. Again, make it feel nice and juicy and engage your entire body in this exercise. Shoulders, spine, hips, and then tucking your toes under, lifting your hips towards the sky, finding your downward facing dog. Taking it for a walk, bending one knee at a time. The first downward facing dog is always slightly awkward. So just tune into where your body is at today. It's always changing. Nothing is ever stagnant. Pressing into the palms of your hands and then beginning to take small steps with your toes towards your hands at the top of the mat until you find your forward fold. Bringing your hands towards your elbows and just relax your entire upper body over your legs, bending generously into your knees, and release the hands You can bring the hands to the opposite elbow into a ragdoll, or let your hands fall down towards the ground, just flowing from side to side, releasing the entire upper body. And then placing your left hand into the ground, bending your left knee, reaching your right hand towards the sky in a twist. Changing sides, bending right knee, right hand into the ground, left hand towards the sky. Then releasing down, finding a halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale to begin rising all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head comes last. And now we will do a few rounds of Sun Salutation Hatha Yoga style. So beginning by finding your Tadasana, feet together at the top of the mat, palms towards the sides, opening up towards the front of the room, finding your center and balance. Then inhaling your hands towards the sky, lengthening, and then exhaling to hinge at the hips and fold forward. Inhaling for your halfway lift and exhale to fold. Inhale, stepping your right foot back, finding your low lunge, and exhale, finding your downward facing dog. Staying in stillness, breathing deeply here, feet together. Inhaling to your high plank, exhaling lower knees, chin, chest towards the ground. Inhale for cobra and exhale back towards downward facing dog. Inhaling to step your right foot between your hands, finding your low lunge on the other side, and exhale, both feet meet each other at the top of the mat. Inhaling to rise all the way up, hands towards the sky, and exhale, hands in front of the heart. Let's do the other side. Inhaling, hands towards the sky, exhaling to fold forward. Inhaling for your halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stepping your left foot back, finding your low lunge, and exhale, downward facing dog. Staying in stillness, breathing deeply, pushing into the palms of your hands, hips towards the sky. Strong downward facing dog. Inhale to high plank, exhale lower knees, chest, chin. Inhaling for upward facing dog or cobra, and exhaling downward facing dog. Inhaling to step your left foot forward between your hands, finding your low lunge, and exhale, bringing your right foot to meet the left at the top of the mat in a forward fold. Inhaling to rise all the way up, hands towards the sky, and exhale, palms in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Getting ready to do another sun salutation. Inhaling, hands towards the sky, exhaling, folding forward, hinge at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale to fold. Inhale, stepping your right foot back, low lunge with the left knee forward. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Staying here, coming back to your breath. Feet together, pushing into the palms of your hands to lift yourself a little higher. Hips are the highest point. Bend into your knees if you need to. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale for cobra. And exhale for downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping your right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot meets the right at the top of the mat in a forward fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, hands towards the sky, and exhale, Anjali Mudra, praying position in front of the heart. Finding Tadasana, inhaling, hands towards the sky, exhaling, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, stepping your left foot back, right knee forward, low lunge, and exhale, downward facing dog. Finding stillness and connecting with your breath here. Inhaling to float forward into a high plank, exhaling, lowering your knees, chest, chin towards the ground. Inhale for cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling to step your left foot forward, low lunge, right knee onto the ground, and exhale, coming into your forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhaling to rise all the way up, hands towards the sky, and exhale, hands in front of the heart, praying position. Just give it a little shake, shake your legs, shake your entire body, and just observe how you're feeling now as we're beginning to move and wake the energy. Then finding Tadasana, inhaling hands towards the sky, exhaling to fold. Inhale for halfway lift, exhale to fold. Inhale, stepping your right foot back, finding your low lunge, left knee forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Staying here for a few breaths. Inhaling forward high plank, exhale lower knees, chest, chin towards the ground. Inhale for cobra and exhale back towards downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward between the hands, lowering your left knee into a low lunge, and exhale, coming forward with both legs folding over. Inhale, hands towards the sky as you come up, and exhale, palms in front of your heart. Inhaling, hands towards the sky, exhaling to fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale to step your left leg, foot back, finding your low lunge, and exhale to downward facing dog. Deep conscious breaths here. Then inhaling, float forward high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin towards the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling, stepping your left knee and foot between your hands, and exhale, bringing your right foot to meet the left, finding a forward fold. Inhaling, hands towards the sky as you rise up, and exhale, bringing your hands in front of your heart in prayer position. Well done. We've completed 3 rounds of sun salutations. Feeling rooted in the ground, growing tall through the spine, taking your right foot and stepping back into Warrior Two, gazing towards your left fingertips, bending generously into your left knee, and placing your left elbow on your left knee, bringing your right hand above and beyond your head into your extended side angle, drawing a diagonal line from your right foot towards your right fingertips. Inhale back to Warrior Two, and exhale, reverse to Warrior, opening up. Peaceful Warrior, right hand to your right shin or knee. Inhaling back to Warrior Two, and then exhaling, extend the left leg. Set your base up for your triangle pose. Inhaling to reach your left hand forward as far as you can, and then releasing your left hand towards your ankle or leg or a block. Bringing your right hand towards the sky, gaze towards your right fingertips, opening up your chest, engaging your legs, your thighs, strong feet, keeping you grounded, drawing energy from the surface of the earth. And then windshield wiping your hands down towards the ground, finding a high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Just taking a moment to find your center and breath. Inhaling your right leg up towards the sky. And exhale, placing your right foot between your hands and opening up to your Warrior Two. On the right side, gazing towards your right fingertips. Bending generously into your right knee, placing your right elbow onto your right knee, bringing your left hand above and beyond your head, drawing a diagonal line from your left outer foot, edge of the foot towards your left fingertips in your extended side angle. Inhaling back to Warrior Two, and exhaling to reverse to Warrior. Peaceful Warrior, left hand towards your left knee or shin, and right hand beyond. and coming into the base for your triangle pose. So both legs are extended, reaching your right hand forward as far as you possibly can. When you can't go any further, you let it fall down towards the ground, towards the ankle, wherever it goes, and you open your left hand towards the sky, opening the chest, gazing towards your left fingertips, engaging the core, finding stability. And then windshield wiping both hands towards the ground, stepping back into downward facing dog. Finding an inhalation, high plank, exhalation, knees, chest, chin towards the ground. Inhale for upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling it out, take it for a walk, move in any way that feels good to you. And then begin walking your feet towards your hands at the top of the mat, finding a forward fold, interlacing your hands behind your back and bringing your hands towards the front of the room, stretching your shoulders and shoulder blades. It should feel really nice. Bend generously into your knees. And then releasing the interlace of your hands. Heel toe your feet mat width apart, toes facing out at a 45-degree angle, and lower your hips towards the ground, finding Malasana, yogic squat. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart in prayer position. And then placing your left hand into the ground, right hand towards the sky for a little twist. We'll do the other side, right hand into the ground, left hand towards the sky, twisting, gazing up, and then finding center, hands towards each other, bringing your elbows towards your knees, knees pushing into the elbows, growing tall through the spine, opening the chest, opening the heart, closing down the eyes here, just being with what is present for you, and then lowering your hips down, giving yourself a little hug and embrace here, and begin rocking your spine up and down the mat, hugging your knees close into your chest, just rocking up and down, engaging the core, massaging the back. And next time you come up, we're going to find our boat pose, so lifting your feet up from the surface at about 90-degree angle, extending your hands forward, palms facing up, straight spine, core is engaged, and then lowering down, beginning to roll down on your mat, vertebrae by vertebrae, using your core, and then windshield wiping your legs from side to side, releasing the hips, placing your feet close to your glutes. We're going to do some bridges. So inhaling to lift your hips towards the sky, interlacing your hands underneath your back, coming onto the shoulders, lifting your hips a little higher, engaging the glutes and legs and core, and then finding an exhalation to gently roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Then inhale to lift yourself up again, walking your hands in underneath your back, coming a little higher, and then exhaling to lower yourself down. Inhaling to lift your hips up for your third bridge. Staying here, glutes are engaged, and then exhaling to roll down. Squeezing your knees towards your chest, giving yourself a hug, rocking from side to side, massaging out the lower back. And then placing your right ankle onto your left knee and bringing your hands towards the back of your left thigh or hamstring, and pulling your left knee towards your body as you open up the right knee to the side, in a figure 4 stretch. So you can bring a bit of movement into this by gently squeezing the left knee back and forth, and then releasing your feet, changing sides, bringing your left ankle towards your right knee, hands behind your right hamstring, and just gently rocking the right knee towards your body, opening up the left knee towards the left side, feeling the nice stretch on your hips, and then releasing down, extending your feet towards the sky, just giving them a shake, and then finding your happy baby, bringing your hands towards the outside of your ankles, bending generously into your knees towards your armpits, feet towards the skies, using your strength in your hands and shoulders to pull your feet close towards the ground. Try to keep your tailbone in touch with the ground. Maybe you want to rock from side to side, maybe you find stillness. Wherever you are, close down your eyes. And then releasing, bringing the soles of the feet together in a supine reclined butterfly. Knees open wide, placing one hand on the heart, one hand on the stomach, and just holding yourself here, breathing deeply into the belly, letting it rise into the chest, and then let it all go. Use your hands to close your knees together. Let your both knees fall over to the right side in a fetal position. Pause here for a moment. Eyes are closed until the end of the practice. In your own time, begin finding your way up to a comfortable seated position. It can be cross-legged or hero pose, bringing your hands towards your lap or onto your knees. Growing tall through the spine, and just observing the shifts, observing how your body is feeling. Inhaling your hands towards the sky, and exhale, bringing your hands towards your heart, thanking yourself for showing up for this practice. Thank you for letting me guide you through it. I wish you a beautiful and blessed day ahead. Sending you lots of love. Namaste. And now I will leave you with a quote by Osho. Sadness gives depth. Happiness gives height. Sadness gives roots. Happiness gives branches. Happiness is like a tree growing into the sky, and sadness is like the roots going down into the womb of the earth. Both are needed, and the higher a tree goes, the deeper it goes simultaneously. The bigger the tree, the bigger will be its roots. In fact, it is always in proportion. That's its balance.